How are you?
Fine.
Good. Welcome to the American home on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Yeah, crazy weather. Yeah, exactly. All right, so today we are going to talk about sports culture in the United States. Now, two things before we start. One, if you don't understand something, or if you have a question, you do not need to wait until the end. Just raise your hand, okay? I'll try my best to answer the question. Number two, sports in America is a big topic, okay? We have about an hour today, and I can't tell you everything there is to know. So, I've chosen some of the most important things, and hopefully it'll be useful for you, okay? So, are sports popular in Russia?
Yep.
Yeah? What kind of sports do you guys watch? Biathlon, okay.
Football, of course.
Football. What kind of football?
No. Soccer.
Okay.
Soccer.
European, world football, not American football, okay? What else?
Tennis.
Ice hockey, tennis,
Figure
okay,
skating.
cool. Figure skating, okay.
Skating
Gymnastics. What is it?
Figure skating is the most popular.
The most popular sport in Russia, figure skating. Okay, interesting, all right. Hockey, you think it's the most popular?
And hockey.
Soccer.
They tell me soccer.
Soccer and hockey.
I think soccer.
Soccer and hockey.
Soccer are very popular.
I've heard that hockey is extremely popular, but soccer is a
Yeah.
little bit more popular.
I like soccer.
Soccer. All right. So, what about America? What do you think? What do you think? What sports do we watch in America?
American football.
American football.
Baseball.
Okay, hockey, baseball,
Basketball.
basketball. What is it?
Volleyball.
Vol.
No.
Some people maybe.
Baseball.
Swimming.
Golf. Okay, golf. Swimming. Yeah. Maybe.
Tennis.
Okay, tennis is very popular in America.
Rowing.
What is it?
Rowing.
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 No.
Maybe up here. Yeah. In America, we have what is called the Big Four. The four major sports in America, what are they?
American football.
American football, hockey, basketball,
Hockey.
NBA.
Baseball.
baseball. American football, hockey, basketball, baseball. Other sports are also very popular, but these are considered the Big Four. The Big Four. Now tell me, baseball, for example. Where is baseball popular in America? What do you think? What do you think? Everywhere? I think it's safe to say baseball's pretty popular everywhere. Pretty popular everywhere. There are major league teams all over the country. It's America's sport. We have it in our schools, we have it in our universities, we see it on TV. It's popular everywhere. What about basketball?
Everywhere.
The south.
No, everywhere.
Popular in the South? We can say basketball's pretty popular all over the country. All over the country. It's a fun sport. It's pretty popular everywhere. What about hockey?
North.
Down here
In
in
the
Texas?
Northeast.
No, in the north, okay? Here and here. Why?
It's colder. Climate.
Yeah, we have cold winters. We have normal winters. Right? So we
Canada.
Probably a bit more Canadian.
it's close to Canada, right?
That's
It's close
close
to
to
Canada.
Canada.
Exactly. Okay. Very popular sport in Canada. Right. It's cold in the winter. So that means when we're kids, we can go outside and play hockey. Zach, you are from Mississippi. How many times have you gone outside in the winter and played hockey?
Never.
Never.
We don't
Zach,
have snow.
Zach, how many times have you played hockey ever?
Never.
How many hockey games have you been to?
2.
Really? You've been to 2 hockey games.
Here.
In Russia.
Okay, so look, in the South, it doesn't get cold. It's not part of the culture. It's not on TV. It's not in schools. It's not in universities. It's just not a thing. Safe to say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have ice.
So, I know. So here and here, it's huge. It's extremely popular. Very popular. Here, in this area of the country, they say that kids learn to skate before they learn to walk. To give you an idea of how popular it is. Okay. Now, last sport, football. American football. Where is it popular? Everywhere. Where is it especially popular?
In the South.
It's popular everywhere, okay? Professional teams all over the country, but especially popular in the South. In the South. It is a very big part of culture in the South. Football is religion.
Oh, yeah.
In some places. Football is religion. Let's look at football right now. First of the big four. Football in schools. Now look, schools, not universities, not colleges, schools. This is Allen, Texas. This is their football stadium. Their school team. Szkoła. Imagine school number 38 in Dobre with a stadium like this. This is crazy. Some universities don't have stadiums this nice.
Yeah.
Some universities don't have stadiums this nice. You don't? We did it at my high school. This is a beautiful facility. A multi-million-dollar facility for school sports. For school sports, okay? Not for baseball, not for any other outdoor sports, only for football, okay? So you can see how popular it is in the South. This is just school, okay? This is the team, this is before the game. This looks pretty official, right? Pretty official, okay? What do you think? Good thing, bad thing? Good thing? Okay. Interesting. Let's go up here to Ohio, okay? Football's very popular in Ohio. This is a high school game, okay? What do you think about these people?
Crazy.
A little bit crazy? Okay, these are students. Okay, this is the student section, okay, of the audience, right? The student section of the crowd, okay? Look at the way they're dressed. Well, they're not dressed. They're dressed with paint, right? They're dressed with paint, okay? This is normal. You can find this at any, well, maybe not any school, but schools all over the country. This is normal behavior. Normal behavior, okay? This guy has a mask. This guy has, like, scuba diving equipment. This guy's playing an instrument. This guy's wearing a lamp on his head. I mean, this guy's wearing a fire hat, firefighter's hat, okay? But this is how students show their school pride, their spirit, okay? The crazier, the better, okay? So this is good. This is, what do you think, good, bad?
Not
Fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. And this is normal, okay? This is normal. They do this in any weather. Hot, cold, snow, ice, rain, okay? They do this in all types of weather, okay? This kind of commitment, it shows your pride for your team. That's the idea. It shows your pride for your team. So, pretty crazy. This is my school outside of Pittsburgh, Franklin Regional School District, okay? Here is the elementary school. Here is the middle school, and here's the high school, okay? 3 buildings, all in one kind of big complex, right? And this is our football stadium. Okay? Now, this is not like Allen, Texas, okay, but this was a very expensive facility. The grass is not real grass. It is a new technology, super pooper kind of synthetic grass that is supposed to be very, very safe to fall on. Very safe for the players. Football is a very violent sport, but as you can see, even in Pennsylvania, football is very, very, very popular. Very, very popular. Okay? What is this?
Lacrosse.
What is it?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Does anybody know this sport? No, really? No one has seen this before. Oh, this is a crazy sport. This is something like hockey and basketball and soccer all put together. You see, they have a stick, kind of like hockey, right? And at the end of the stick is a little basket, like a little net that holds the ball, okay? Net, goalie, kind of like hockey, right? And they run up and down the field, kind of like soccer. It's a crazy sport, and it's very, very, very popular in Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, so the Northeast. Extremely popular. But what do you say, in the South? No?
My high school had the only team in the state.
So who did you play?
Other states.
Okay. All right, so extremely popular, but really kind of in this small region, right? Really kind of in this small region, all right? But a cool sport. Hockey. This is Shattuck St. Mary's in Minnesota. Some private institutions, this is a private school, okay, not public, a very, very expensive private school, okay? Some private schools are known most for their sports. Not their education, right? But their sports. What do you think? A little crazy?
Strange.
Strange? Strange for Russians? Good thing? Bad thing?
Bad.
Strange?
Different.
Who knows the name Sidney Crosby? I know Anton does. Yeah, who is he?
Canadian hockey player.
Not only any Canadian hockey player,
Pittsburgh Penguins player.
maybe the best player in the world.
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's
We are
say,
in Russia.
let's say top three. Agree with me? Top three?
After I teach.
Okay. Played here in Minnesota. Left his country, left Canada, to play at this prep school in America. The prep team, champions in 99, 2001, 2003, 05, 07, 08, 2012, 2011, 12, and 14. They don't lose. All they do is win. You understand? And they bring people from all over the country, from all over the continent, America, Canada, everywhere, to play for their hockey team.
It's not honest.
No?
Yep.
Yeah.
They steal players.
They don't steal players. The players come to them. The players want to come here. Players want to win, right? So we can see in America, we've got these private schools where sports are more popular than academics. Now, I should say, Shattuck St. Mary's is an excellent academic institution. It's very, very good. It's not just a hockey machine, okay? They do have good academics. What? But it's about money, right? At the end of the day, it makes money, okay? It makes money. And speaking of money, let's look at this map here. This is a map, state by state, of the highest paid public employee. What is public employee? What does this mean? Who pays them?
Taxpayer.
Yeah,
Government.
state. State, right? The blue states are states where coaches are not the highest paid public employee. The red and yellow states are states where coaches are the highest paid public employee in the state. Okay? You understand what this means?
Yep.
Football coach, basketball coach, football, basketball, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Here, look, in Alaska, we have college president. Right? Up here, we have medical school department chair. But look, all in the South. Here, basketball, football coaches make the most money of those public employees. What do you think? Strange? Good? Bad? Maybe a problem? Maybe not? Okay. Let's talk about college sports. Okay, that was schools. Let's talk about college sports. This is the big house. Okay, we saw Allen, Texas. That's детский сад compared to the big house. Okay, this is the biggest stadium in the country. College, professional, anywhere. This is the biggest stadium in the country, and it's in a university. Okay, not professional. At university. This is the University of Michigan. Okay. Now, the picture, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see these little things are people, right? It's a big place. It's a very, very, very big place. How many people do you think can watch a game in the stadium? How many people?
100,000.
100,000? That's a good guess. Any other guesses? How many people?
Yeah.
500,000.
No.
You said that.
With or without the number?
No, it's not that big of a house. About 110 to 115,000 people. Okay? About 110 to 115,000 people. All right? So here you can see it from the sky. And here, what is this?
Snow. Ice, ice.
It's a hockey rink. It's a hockey rink. Snow, yeah, right. Sometimes the University of Michigan hockey team plays one game outside for all of these people. It's a pretty cool event. It's something that's only been happening recently in America, doing these outdoor games, outside games at football stadiums or baseball stadiums. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go down to Alabama. Okay?
Roll Tide.
Uh-huh. This is the Alabama football team. Okay, university, right? The Crimson Tide is the name of the team. Kind of a strange name, but cool. Zach, what can you tell us about the popularity of the team?
That's the most important team in the South.
The most important team in the South. University, professional, anything. It's a university. Not the professional level. Okay? Not the professional level. Big stadiums, big lights, lots and lots of stuff. What does this mean?
Money.
Lots and lots of money, right? College sports is, before anything else, a business. It is a business. Okay? Business first, sports second. Okay? What, strange?
No.
No, normal, right? It's fine. This guy here, Nick Saban, the head coach of the Alabama football team, how much money do you think he makes every year?
2 million.
A lot is a good answer.
More than me.
More than us, yeah. Anton, you said 2 million?
Put together.
2 million? What do you think? Any other guesses? Nick Saban's contract is worth about $7 million every year. About $7 million
Like
every year.
Fabio Capello.
Okay, so he makes about $7 million each year. Now, college sports is a little bit different than the professional level. The players do not get paid. The players are not allowed to get paid. If the players take any money or gift, that's the rule, money or gift, so money or car, anything. Sweatshirt, right?
A candy.
Lunch, yeah. Lunch, meals, no, nothing, okay? If they do receive this stuff,
It's
they
professional
are
sports.
fined, right? The team is fined, the organization is fined, the school is fined. It's a big scandal, okay? They can receive nothing. Do you think this is fair?
No.
No.
I mean, at the end of the day,
They earn
we're
the
watching the players, right? That's the sport, the players. Can't receive any money, okay? So we've got all this money. How do we get it? What we have here is a quiz. So put everything away. Take some quizzes, A2, this will not count toward your final grade. Don't worry. Here you go for you. Well, yeah.
Any of my students, this will count towards your final grade.
I printed 40. If we don't have enough, we can share.
More, one more real. Richard, you get to get down this for us.
No cheating. All right, does everybody have one? You don't have one? Do we have extras? Extras? Yeah, Sasha's got one for you. So let's look at how much money this team makes. Now we're looking at the 2008 season. Okay, 2008 season. Number one, Anton, read for us.
How much money did Alabama make selling tickets?
So just tickets, right?
Answer D.
You think D? What do you guys think? D, I hear some C. A? I'll give you a hint, not A. The answer is B. Tickets. Only tickets. This team plays 12 games in a season. 12 games, $28 million.
12 games?
12 games. 12 games, that's it.
Run their own business.
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing teaching English, right? You're selling tickets.
One game per month?
No.
A week.
A week.
One game every week.
Every week.
One game every week, yeah. Alright, so 12 games, $28 million. That shows you that tickets are very, very expensive. But it shows you that people buy them. People pay that money.
Of course they do.
Of course they do. This is the most important football team in the South. Of course they pay the money. Crazy? Normal? Normal, hey, it's normal. Alright, number two. Anya, read for us.
How much money did Alabama make in branding, clothes, apparel? Seniors.
So branding. So like shirts, hats, blankets, yeah, sneakers, souvenirs, that kind of stuff. What do you think?
D.
D?
What is C?
C?
C has $2.
Anybody A?
No, $2.
Okay, the answer is C. $4 million, about $4.5 million. Okay, that's hats, shirts. It's a lot of hats and a lot of shirts. Oh no, we lost the Alabama Crimson Tide. All right, number three. Sasha, read for us.
How much money did Obama receive in donations?
Donations.
D.
Donations. What do you think?
B.
B?
They don't,
Donations.
They don't need it.
But they'll take it.
Yeah, but they'll take it. They'll take it.
B.
The answer
A.
to question number 3 is D. Almost $30 million. Now look, yeah, donations. Now look, who's giving this money? Who's donating $30 million? The state?
Students.
Rich people? Which rich people?
I don't know.
Parents.
Interested in sport or
Sports fans.
Sports fans? Okay, all good answers. Rich people who went to Alabama like 110 years ago. Okay? Those are the rich Southern families giving money to these teams. Okay? Almost $30 million. All right, number 4. Read for us, Alina.
How much money did Alabama make in total during the 2008 season?
Uh-huh. Okay, everybody, easy.
D.
B.
Baby.
B.
All A plus B plus C plus D. D.
The answer is D. Okay? At 123 million, wow, almost 124 million dollars. Okay? And that's the football team. That's not the baseball team. That's not the basketball team. That's not all of the other sports, which Alabama has. Many sports, it's just the football team.
Just no hockey.
Yeah, Alabama does not have a hockey team. No hockey in the South. All right, now the last one. Who won the 2008 national championship? Unfortunately, Philadelphia did not win the 2008 national championship. The answer is not A. The answer is B. Almost $124 million, and Alabama did not win the national championship. Florida won the national championship. Alabama did not even play in the national championship. Florida beat Oklahoma. Okay? Two Southern teams in the national championship. All right? Money. It's about business. Okay? It's about business. This is the most popular university in my state, Pennsylvania State University. Excuse me, also known as Penn State, short Penn State. This is the Penn State student section. Only students, only current students, so past students no, only current students can sit from here to here. Okay? And the tradition is to wear white. You wear white, you maybe drink a beer before a game, and you make lots and lots of noise. That's the tradition. Wear white and make it very, very difficult for the other team to think and hear. Okay? What do you think? Cool? Normal? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I unfortunately have never been to a Penn State game. Many of my friends have, and they say that it's good time. Good time.
Before or after? Or during?
All of the above. Now, college sports, okay, get huge media coverage. Okay? Big media coverage. This is the way it works in America. Schools play on Friday. College, university plays on Saturday. Professional plays on Sunday. That's just the system. Just the system. So on Saturday, if you turn on your TV, do not be surprised to see this. All day. All day. Okay? It creates pressure for the students. Understand? The students know, the students at these big universities, for example, they know that everybody in the nation is watching them right now. What do you think? Should university students be under this kind of pressure? Yeah, who knows?
Maybe if they got paid.
All right. One more excellent tradition, not just for college sports, professional sports, really all sports, is tailgating. What is tailgating?
What is a tailgate?
No, nobody? A tailgate is the back of your car. Any ideas? No?
A picnic.
Yeah, something like this. Okay, look. For example, we're in Texas, and the game starts at 8 o'clock in the evening. Okay? The game starts at 8 o'clock in the evening. What time do we, as fans, come to the stadium?
Several hours before that.
In the morning. Okay? As early as 9, 10 o'clock. Okay? And what do we do? All day, what do we do? We do not sleep. Eat. And drink. Okay? We prepare for the game. Okay?
Warm up.
Exactly. So look, we've got some guys, some very nice looking gentlemen with some adult beverages. We can see here tents, okay? And under the tents are food, okay? And it's not just hamburgers, hot dogs. People bring their family recipes, okay? Traditional stuff, okay? Stuff that takes all day to make. Soups, stews that cook for hours, okay? This is a good time. Tailgating is a great tradition, very cool tradition. The other reason that we drink is because when you are in the stadium, how much does a beer cost?
An arm and a leg.
Too much. We're talking about $8, $9, $10, $12 for a beer. That's like 600 rubles for a beer. Okay? That's crazy. Better here in the parking lot where it's free, right? Great tradition. Fantastic tradition. And like I said, not just college sports, all sports. We did this in school. Of course, without the adult beverages, we did this in school, right? Football is not the only sport in America. We do have different sports, okay? March Madness. Does anyone know what this is? March Madness. Any sports fans have heard this term before? No? March Madness is the annual college basketball tournament. Okay? So after the season, it's like the playoffs. We don't call it the playoffs. We call it a tournament, okay? And this is huge everywhere. Huge everywhere. This is something that every American knows and maybe does. This is called the bracket, okay? Before the tournament starts, okay, we have a couple of days where we know the schedule. We know which teams play and when. So what do? We make predictions, exactly. We make predictions, okay? So we have been watching football. Oh, football. I've got football in my mind. We've been watching basketball all season, right? Okay, we know who's good. We know who's we know who's not good. And we make predictions, and we write each team, okay? And finally, we make a pick, okay? Who wins? Then what do? We make bets. We gamble. At work, at school, okay? It's called a pool, okay? Maybe you put in $20, okay? Everybody puts in $20, and the winner gets lots of money, right? It's fun. It's something that happens at work very often with coworkers. It's a fun activity. Make predictions. We talked about media coverage. Do you guys see this? bracketology. Okay? This is crazy. So before the tournament, okay, we can turn on our TV and we see this nice looking man, okay, telling us about who's good, who's bad, who we should pick, who's going to lose, and we even have a new name, a new English word, bracketology. All right? So you can see that Americans are a little crazy about their sports, right? A little crazy about their sports. Let's talk about the professional level. The professional level, okay? What is this? NFL.
National Football League.
National Football League, okay? This is the most popular league in the country. Any sport, college, university, this is it. This is it, okay? And what does this mean? Of course, it means a lot of money, okay? How much money do you think the NFL makes every year? In total, everything. Tickets, TV, clothes, hats. What do you think?
1 billion.
1 billion? 7 billion? 2 billion? About 9 billion every year. Okay? About 9 billion every year. Okay? Now look, this is everything together. It's a big number, but it's everything together. Tickets, TV, media, everything. Okay? What is the most important thing? Not sports. Entertainment. Entertainment is the most important thing here. Okay? It's a show. We're not just watching a game, we're watching a performance. Do you understand here? This is the mentality here. This is what we expect as Americans. Look at this crazy man. Mike? Okay.
You got it.
This is before the game, okay? When they are introducing the players, okay? You can see the smoke, right? The crazy, you know, it's a performance. This is my favorite player of all time, number 20, Philadelphia Eagles, Brian Dawkins, legend. just saying. What's that?
Is he still playing the Eagles?
Nah, he's retired. He does not play anymore.
What's his name?
Brian Dawkins. Yeah, that's your homework. Google Brian Dawkins. I'm serious. This guy's he's an insane man. In Philadelphia, we have a name for him. It's not Brian Dawkins. It's Weapon X. That's what we call it. Brian Dawkins. I'll spell it for you after the.
Wolverine?
This is a game in New York. Okay. Again, we can see these big stadiums, right? This is before the game. This is not even after the game. This is not even after the New York Giants have won. No. This is before the game.
Well, there's a reason for that.
The flag, a massive American flag, covers the entire field. The fireworks. We pay for the performance. We pay for the show. It's not just the game. It's not just football, touchdowns. It's the performance. Baseball. America's sport. Also one of the richest sports in the country. My team, the Philadelphia Phillies, this is Ryan Howard, number 6. I love him. He's having a terrible year, but I love him. He makes $25.7 million every year. Okay? Baseball is famous for its ridiculous contracts. In football, in hockey, in basketball, we do not see contracts this big. But in baseball, we do. In baseball, we do. He is not even the highest paid player. Other players make more money than him. What are we doing, right? We should go play baseball. So, we talked about the teams, right? We talked about the teams, and we talked about how Americans feel about the teams. How do Americans feel about their superstars, the individual players? How do we feel? This is LeBron James. Who knows LeBron James? Yeah? Who is this guy? What can you tell me about him? What do you know about him? Anything?
Basketball player.
He is a basketball player, yes, that's very good.
One of the best.
One of the best, okay.
He's black.
That's a very astute observation, Marina, very good.
Welcome.
Okay. Alright. This is LeBron James. I like to call him Bron for short. He's one of the best basketball players in the world. Okay? maybe not the best, one of the best, okay? He was born and raised in Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, okay? And here, the Cavaliers is Cleveland's basketball team, okay? Now this guy's a freak, okay? Usually, you go from school to the university level, you play college basketball, and then you go to the pro level. Bron went from the school level to the professional level. He did not go to college. He never played university basketball. He went from high school to the professional level. That doesn't happen, okay? He is an amazing talent. Now, Cleveland is not a big city. Cleveland is not a major American city. Cleveland kind of gets forgotten.
You could call it the armpit of America.
Cleveland kind of gets forgotten by the rest of the country, right?
To Graham.
What's that?
Tell it to Graham.
I would tell that to Graham's face right now.
Yeah.
Graham would tell you that. Graham would tell you that. Graham would tell you that. Graham's from Cleveland. Okay. LeBron was supposed to be Cleveland's Jesus. I'm serious. Cleveland's savior. Finally, the one great superstar to bring Cleveland out of the shadows into the limelight, okay? Where the rest of the country can see Cleveland finally, okay? And that was happening for a little while, and then Bron decided to go to Miami.
Betrayal.
He left his hometown team to go to Miami, where there were other superstars. He won 2 championships and went to 4, which is pretty good. But here, we see some of the lovely Cleveland natives burning Bron's jersey. Okay? They were destroyed. People literally were depressed. They were so sad, they couldn't believe it. Our guy, right? Our LeBron James betrayed us, left us. To go to the beach where it's warm and sunny, girls, right? That's what people thought. Cleveland, the weather is bad, there's no beaches, there's no palm trees, it's kind of not a great city. And LeBron left, okay? And people were furious. Here's Bron, and here is a lovely Cleveland native expressing his opinion very politely. Would you guys see what this says here? Quitter. Quitter. They were so affected. They were destroyed. They were destroyed. LeBron James played 4 seasons in Miami. He went to the championship every year, and he won it twice. So, not a bad decision, right? But he came back. He came back to Cleveland. He came back to Cleveland, and how do you think the Cleveland natives received this news? Were they happy, or did they say, no, go back to Miami?
They split into 2 groups.
They were 100% extremely happy. They've got their boy back, their man. Okay, so he's in Cleveland now. This is his first season back. They're in the playoffs. They're about to win their first series. They look good. Things are good in Cleveland. Things are good in Cleveland. The city is still kind of but they've got the run. Who knows this guy? No? Who knows this logo?
Baseball.
Yeah, the New York Yankees, right? Boo. We all of us, we hate the New York Yankees, okay? Okay. This is Derek Jeter. You can see, nice smile, pretty guy. Now, I hate the Yankees, but I can say, as an objective sports fan, okay, he is the best. He is the best. We cannot argue this, okay? Yeah, he was the best. He retired. He retired, okay? Which leads me to my next point. He retired, and so what did we do when he stopped playing baseball? Insane ceremonies for Jeter's retirement. This is before a game. This is not even in New York. This is in Texas.
Last game we play in Texas.
He is about to play against this team, and they are giving him golf clubs. They are giving him a hat. They're giving him cowboy boots with his number.
That's respect.
I guess. Derek Jeter Day in New York. Okay? This is, to me, this is too much. To me, it's just too much. I don't know, but I hate the Yankees.
Why do you hate the Yankees?
What's that?
Why do you hate the Yankees?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Easy.
Everyone from Philadelphia, everybody from Philadelphia hates.
Well, look, I like New York, the city. The city's great. The city's a lot of fun. But when we're talking about sports, New York and Philadelphia are very, very close to each other. If you get on a train, it's 2 hours on a train. So very close to each other, which means our teams play each other very often. And we hate each other. We just hate each other. I hate New York sports.
But
All right.
they're the best.
No, they're not.
Better than
It's not true. It's not what you're supposed to say. All right, this guy. Who's this?
Tiger Woods. Golf.
What can you tell me about Tiger Woods? He is black and he plays golf.
The richest player in the world.
He might be the greatest golfer ever. Maybe. There are some other good ones. Maybe the greatest golfer of all time. Tiger Woods had the dream life. He was winning. He was winning at a rate that was unbelievable. He was winning a lot of matches and fast. He was young, attractive, he was good in front of the camera. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. He had more money than God. He could do anything. He was a superstar. Okay? Was. What happened? Does anybody know? Sasha, don't say anything. It's a long story, but basically, there was a news report that outside of his house, he was in a car accident. And everybody thought, oh my God, Tiger in a car accident? He was okay. Nobody was hurt.
Except his marriage.
But the reporters, the news, they wanted more details. And Tiger was being very, very secret. Turns out that Tiger had been kicked out of his house by his wife. Turns out that Tiger had been cheating on his wife. Not with one woman, not with two women, with many, many, many women.
Enjoy.
What's that?
Enjoy.
Everybody enjoyed it.
Now, America's golden boy. Finally, there's something wrong with him. Before this, he was perfect. And now, what, Tiger cheated on his wife? That's crazy. We couldn't even imagine that. And then more women come out. Me too, me too. I was with Tiger, I was with Tiger. Many, many, many women. Now, all of his sponsors, what are sponsors?
Cool.
Same word in Russian? Great. All of his sponsors said, sorry, Tiger. We can't give you a new contract. Sorry, Tiger. We can't give you the money that we were giving you. Sorry, Tiger. We don't want your name associated with our name. So Tiger went from being number one to being at the bottom. So what did he do? Tiger Woods gave a public apology. To whom?
So Bill Clinton.
To people.
To
all these women.
everybody. Not to his wife, not to his kids, not to his family. I mean them too. But to the country. If Joe Schmo, normal average American, cheats on his wife, Should he call Tiger Woods and say sorry? Should he call you and say sorry? No. Why not? It's not your business, right? It's between him and his wife. But Tiger Woods isn't Joe Schmo. Tiger Woods isn't an average American. Tiger Woods is a superstar. America expected an apology from their superstar. We're talking about his personal life. This is between him and his family. And he gave that apology because America expected it. So here are superstars, okay? They are held to a different standard in our country. They are responsible for more in our country. What do you think? Crazy?
No.
No?
Crazy.
I think he did a good thing for him and for his country, for himself.
For America! We expect more from our superstars. That's the idea. Okay? We expect more from our superstars. They're not treated like average people.
People
Okay?
learn from them. That's why he must be an example, I think.
There's this side of the story and that side of the story, right? You are right, right? He's a role model. Kids watch him, right? We can argue both ways. But this is what happened. This is what happened. Before the scandal, Tiger Woods had won 14 major golf titles. Golf. You guys don't know about golf? Okay, every year there are 4 major titles, okay? They are the hardest tournaments every year. If you win one, you are one of the best golfers in the world. Tiger won 14 when he was young. The record is 18. After the scandal, how many majors did he win?
0.
All of them.
No.
0.
No.
5 years. It was 5 years ago. Has not won one. The pressure. The media, okay? The expectations from the viewers, okay? In America, sports are absolutely crazy. It's on a different level. We expect so much. What do you think? Good thing? Bad thing? Good thing?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Normal? Fun? It's not boring. It's never boring. Never boring in America. So, any questions, guys?
It turns out adultery was very good for him. Yeah?
Well, not for his playing career.
But he succeeded while he was cheating.
Oh, you mean before? I guess, yeah. I guess. Any questions?
Would you mind to explain world school? School.
School? Like high school?
It's joke.
I don't understand the joke.
Translation
Sorry, I
is
don't
not
know.
that.
Any other questions?
What's been the highest bet?
What was what?
The highest bet?
That I've
Oh,
made?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like on basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, not, $20. Not
Did you win?
No. No. Not win.
And these students from the university, they play for their universities, and do they get money for this? Do they pay after they win all this money? Or they just play for their university and don't
So,
get
so the athletes who play for the university,
Yes, yes.
they receive no money. Now, this is the deal. This is the deal. If you are very, very, very good at football, excellent at football, the school will give you free education.
Yeah.
So you do not need to pay for your education. That's the deal. Come play football for us and pay nothing and receive nothing. That's the deal. And then they go to the professional level and they make millions of dollars, so it's okay.
Why do you have to study if you can just earn money by playing football?
So look, here's the deal. It's a good question. The school level, right? We're talking about when they finish school, they're 18 years old, okay? They cannot go straight to the professional level. 18-year-olds cannot compete with fully grown men. They would be killed, okay? So they go to the university level. And university football, college football, this is like their training for the professional level. And now after university, if you're 21, you're 22, you're bigger, you're more experienced. Now you can go to the professional level. You'll probably still get killed the first 2 years probably. Okay? Third year, fourth year, okay, now you're not bad. Now you're competing. Understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, well, sorry. sorry. Anything else?
Adam,
Yeah.
Americans spend $9 billion for one kind of sport every year, or not?
So look, the NFL made $9 billion. It wasn't that America spent $9 billion.
And why
Maybe
then
more.
your football teams are not so popular in Europe, and they don't really win in this big football championship? American football team, soccer.
Ah, soccer.
Yeah, sorry.
Because we are really bad at soccer. We can play baseball and football really well, but we can't play soccer. It's just not popular.
It's not popular.
It's just soccer. I'll tell you what. Soccer is very popular as a youth sport, like a sport for kids on Sundays. Like, oh, let's take our kid Johnny to soccer practice, and he practices once a week. Okay. Well, you're not going to become Messi by practicing once a week, right?
You say soccer team now is very strong.
They're not
It's
bad.
like Russian team.
They're not bad. they're not bad. They have become better. And actually, soccer is becoming slowly more popular. But you have to understand, in the north, kids are skating when they're 4 years old. In the south, a kid can throw a football before he can count to 10. Right? It's just a different culture. That kind of from the bottom up culture for soccer, we just don't have. We just don't have it.
But you did well on the last championship. I've seen the game.
We weren't bad. We weren't bad. But our best athletes don't play soccer. Our best athletes play football, play basketball, play baseball, play hockey. Yeah. Any other questions? No? All right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming.